What's up, you guys? Welcome back to OccultcatTv. I'm your host, O'Shea. You guys know me. What's up, fam? So, today we're going to be talking about invocation and how you can use this overall in Magic and as well to empower yourself and just better your life overall to create your reality. So, let's get into the video. Okay, so first off, I just want to say that invocation is a lot more than what people think it is. When we're talking about magic, the occult, witchcraft, shamanism, sorcery, ritual, spell work, all these things, a lot of people don't understand. And it took me a lot. It took me a lot of time, experience, invocations, working with different deities, meditation, self-study, all these things to understand. So in a sense, it took me that long to understand the things that I'm going to convey. I This is pretty much a cheat sheet. This is a hack on how to start to invoke a lot faster. So first, start to understand your mind. So you should start to meditate. When you can meditate, this is what calms your mind. Once you are calm, once you are at ease, once you are relaxed, then it's about understanding two things in the beginning. The ego, which I have a video on that, literally called Understanding the Ego. I recommend that you guys go watch that. Is it a prerequisite? No, but it would be very beneficial to watch before this or after. And then understanding the subconscious mind. So ego, subconscious mind, not really too much there, right? Once you can bypass the gatekeeper of the ego, right, then you can go into the subconscious mind, which I also just made a video on, go watch that. And then by you going into the subconscious mind, subconscious realms, this is actually where all the deities lie. This is where they all lay, you could say, rest inside of our own minds. As Bobby Hemmett said, the Goetia, for anyone that works with the Goetia, and I uploaded a video on Bobby Hemmett, on this exact video. It's one of my first ones. Go check that out as well. Shout out to Bobby Hemmett. Thank you for all that you do, man. Thank you for all that you did and all that you left behind. He was teaching a lot of this science, working with like demons, Satan, Lucifer, all these things way before a lot of people were talking about it in the occult, and he was open about it. In a time when not many were. So in that video, he talks about how in a sense, our mind, or the third eye, 72 daemons of the Goetia make up your third eye. 72 angels of the Goetia make up your third eye. 144 chakras are in your pineal gland. So in a sense, you are also pertaining to what this video pretty much states. You are a Lucifer because you are commanding these energies of the subconscious mind, right? The third eye, the subconscious. Once you can dissolve the ego, your third eye, your clairvoyance starts to just boost. Again, go watch the video. So now getting into invocation, once we understand the ego, because the ego can trick you in invocation and, kind of turn, if you're new to ritual, it can kind of turn it into an egregore, right? If you're letting your ego infect the ritual instead of being fully present, then you're not going to get a successful ritual. You're going to get what you want, but you're not going to get what was needed, right? Because sometimes it's not what you want, it's what you need. As well, that's a Bring Me the Horizon song. and then, so from that, it's not about expecting anything when going into invocation or when going into ritual. It's actually more just about having an intention, like, okay, I want to better myself. I want to master myself. I want to get better at magic or spell work, or I wish to commune with you, Belial, right? Whatever it might be, have the intention, set the intention, but don't attach to it, because you attaching to it can create false narratives of what the spirit might be telling you, because your ego can distort things, right? A lot of people think they can just go into ritual or invocation even when they're new, and like you'll just see the being and you'll hear the being. But sometimes it takes time to develop this skill of clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance, right? And I have a video on claircognizance. Go check that out. As we take time to develop these skills and to embrace the path of self-mastery, that's where invocation comes in hand. Because the more that we understand how to invoke, we understand how to create our reality. Because when we invoke, say, Thoth from the Egyptian pantheon, when I invoke Thoth, I start to take on the energies of Thoth. I start to become more intelligent, more wise, more magical. I can navigate the matrix a lot better, right? Because this is what Thoth teaches. You can also talk to Thoth. That would be evocation, right? An evocation is the bringing out of a spirit. So you're talking to it in front of you, whereas invocation is bringing it within you or going within to then communicate, to commune with it, and then bringing them into your energy, amplifying your energy. The difference is evocation is just around you, invocation is within, invoke, right? Invoking into you. So now that, say, you have a deity you want to work with, Thoth, Lucifer, Hecate, Belial, King Paimon, Shiva, Ganesh, Kali, whatever it might be, right? Now take their ends, or right, if it's like a daemon like Lucifer's ends, or if it's Kali, it would be her mantras, and as well the yantra, right? And then so if it's, say, Kali, right, we're staring at the yantra, and then we're saying the ends of the mantra, and then as we're saying it, we're being light, we're gazing into it, and then we're allowing our ego to just dissolve. We're allowing it to like kind of fade out the picture a little bit. And then this is injecting it into our subconscious mind, where then I'm stating, and it's an invocation, so I'm trying to become the being for those moments, right? It's the same thing with, like, Lucifer or King Paimon, right? Where I'd be looking at a sigil, and then for me staring at the sigil, I can then say his ends, right? Linen, Tasa, Jadon, Paimon. And then as I'm doing that, I'm trying to put myself into a trance state, which that's going to be the next key, right? So ego, subconscious mind, trance state. When you dissolve the ego, go into the subconscious mind, you've achieved the trance state. Some people call it theta gamma sync, because you're linking you're trying to merge the theta frequency and the gamma frequency at the same time, and that's kind of what it is. It's like it's just brain waves and frequencies, and that's what's going to get you into the invocation. And then the way that you take on the being is through vibration, right? This is stated in a Hermetic axiom, right? Everything moves, nothing rests, everything vibrates, right? So King Paimon is a vibration. I am a vibration. When I'm invoking a spirit, I'm trying to align myself to their vibration to get a sync. I'm trying to sync with their vibration to then, in a sense, become them for those moments where then I can achieve a certain goal, whether it be alchemy, right? Empowering myself through some form of alchemy or empowerment, dissolving lack and limitations, the things that were no longer serving you. Manifestation, right? To try to manifest something in the external world. But through invocation, it wouldn't be like sending the spirit out. Instead, it would be invoking it, bringing in the frequency so that you could then do it yourself. And that's pretty much going to be it when it comes to invocation. There's not really much you need to know other than that. And once you learn the skill, this is something that you can have for the rest of your life as long as you work on it, Psychic abilities, magic, invocation, witchcraft, spellwork. It's like a muscle. You have to continue to work on the muscle, and as you work on the muscle, you get the six-pack, right? So the more that you invoke, the more that you do spell work, the more that you do ritual, you will start to get better at it. So don't be, if it's your first time or you're new to this, don't be discouraged. Continue, as Neville Goddard would say, persist, 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 persist in the manifestation, right? Persist, persist, persist in the invocation. And with that, you guys, that's going to be the video. This was a video on invocation. I'm your host, O'Shea. As well, you can call me Atanu or Cool Cat. For that's just, Cool Cat's just a fun name. And this is OccultcatTv. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Peace. I'm out. As well, namaste. My soul respects yours.